Alright, I am going to be, I guess, not debunking, but just showing you how my view model works, basically. So, it reacts to the real world lighting. It's a viewport and a surface GUI attached to the player's camera. So, for scaling with FOVs, you do maths basically, just divide and subtract some of the values. So 120 still looks the same with 70. There's no warping, there's no moving, there's literally nothing. And lighting wise, it still reacts to the shadows, as you can see. Very visible right there. Even with the 120 FOV. And also, it does not, even though this is or world model. Well, not. Well, I mean, I guess it's a world model with the viewport frame in it, and the world model inside the viewport frame. But in terms of the part itself that's projecting on the screen, it is part of the world, and it is reacting to the light and everything around it. So you might be wondering why it's not clipping right here, or even like yet here, like here. Yeah, it's still layered on top. To answer this, it's very simple. Since Surface GeoS has a like render, I guess render priority, Z index or some shit like that. Here's my Surface GUI. You can set the Z offset to 0, and here it will be clipping through the image. See, it's gone until you back up. Boy, see the image is clipping into the Surface GUI. Set this to a higher priority, like 250. I don't think 2 works. You need to make it like above 100 or something like that. Keep it safe with 250. Always on top basically renders everything on top, like everything. Even the lighting is not even rendered, so I wouldn't recommend that. Same with here as well. If you set this to like 0, and yeah, there you go. You can see the ugly, texture going on top of the gun. So set this to like 250 or above, and boom, it's solved. And since this is a a view model kind of in the world, in the player's camera, it still reacts to like most objects. That's not like decal or some shit like that. So if you're like swimming in water, it is realistic, and you can see the water still interacts with the player, which is nice. But one thing is you can't see your gun like that. Hold on, let me just show you. Set the speed to 0. As you can see, hold up. I think you can kind of see that, when I resurface up or try to go down, some parts of the gun and the bottom part of the gun is like, yeah, it's just a water texture. To fix that, you have to make it 0 transparent, so it doesn't look weird. Yeah, if you set this to 1, just look what happens, if you can notice it. Yeah, so it's best to leave it at 0 or 0.3, so it doesn't look too weird. That's the only downside I can think of this view model system. Other than that, for your average use cases for Roblox VLs, this is the best option so far. It interacts with lighting, does not really need too much coding involved. Basically it's not really any coding. It's a part slapped onto your camera, adjusted to the viewport size, and scale the gun, not the gun, but like the part size to the FOV. Here you can see it's 2.1, 2, and then when I set it to 120, I scale it to oops, my bad, like this. As you can see, it's scaled to the calculated amount of FOV. Yeah. yeah, that's basically how my gun engine renders view models. It's pretty efficient. Doesn't cost too much. People say viewports are bad for performance. As you can see, I disagree very much. I'm still getting a lot of FPS even while recording and while listening to Spotify. Uh, yeah, basically that's it. Thanks for watching.